excellency or your
Kevin.
astronaut seat.
Call me Kevin,
That's
please. No. Absolutely, call me Kevin.
Yeah, it's so nice to see you. I keep
to
running
meet you.
into you at conferences.
I know, this is great.
It's a small Catholic world.
It's actually a pretty big one.
It's a big Catholic world.
But you're right. We go to similar things, which is great.
So you are not only an astronaut, or have been an astronaut, but a pilot. But I kind of want to hear, how did you get to school when you were little? Like before you could jet there, were you a walker? Did you go in a bus?
First, carpool.
You did? You carpool?
Well, I rode in a van. My mother and another friend. Mrs. Moore.
Mrs. Moore.
Mrs. Moore. And then later, bicycle. It was only a mile.
Okay.
And some when we were little, it was too far.
Where were you?
Los Angeles, I grew up.
Your mom let you bicycle in Los Angeles?
Well, we
It's
lived
not
in
the
a
same.
suburb and by LA Airport. And
Okay.
if you've ever been to Loyola Marymount University,
Yes.
we walked to Mass there. I mean,
Okay.
5 hours away. So still,
Okay.
it was our own little Mayberry RFD, with the airport.
Nobody would think that about LA.
But it was, our community was on the way to nowhere.
Okay.
So you had the airport to the south, the beaches to the west,
Mm.
the bluffs overlooking Marina Del Rey
Mm-hmm.
to the north, and the freeway to the east. So no one ever came through. It was really
You
safe.
were good. You were
Really
safe.
safe.
Is it still the same?
It is. Yeah,
It
I think it is. I've visited back there several times
Okay.
recently, and
You still ride your bike?
I'll tell you what's different.
Yeah.
When I was growing up, families usually just had one car,
Okay.
and there's usually one breadwinner,
Right.
and they took the car to work. So we played in the street.
Oh, right.
Now, you can't play in the street
You
because there's
can't.
cars lined up and down the street.
No.
Everybody's got 2 or 3 cars.
Right. It's too much. Oh, that's really interesting. So, okay, you're little, you're walking or you're biking to school. What was your after school snack that you would have?
Oh, that's a good question. I don't recall having after.
You didn't have the mom that I didn't have the mom that like baked the cookies, the Leave It to Beaver situation.
She did.
Oh, she did?
Yeah, but
not after school.
well, in high school, what I remember is I had a good friend
Uh-huh.
who he wouldn't go home. He would come to our house so he could eat my mom's cookies.
Really?
Yeah. She
Oh,
made
so
these
she
things called.
was-
She made these cookies called Hello Dollies, and he loved them.
What does that mean? What's a Hello Dolly?
You have to look it up. There's a recipe. There's a recipe. But I think
Look that up.
I overdosed on them, so I didn't like them. But she would make them for Craig, my friend.
That's too funny.
Yeah.
Well, in space, I know that you had, well, listen, this is what we think you have because I'm from Houston,
Okay.
okay? And I know that you know that every little kid thinks that astronauts should just sit and eat freeze-dried ice cream sandwiches.
Right. We didn't have those.
You didn't have
No,
these?
it's a scam.
They lie to the little children?
Well, they
They
could
do.
be.
They could
but-
be.
But
Well, would you like to have a snack?
I
with
would
me?
love to have one.
Okay, we have mint chocolate chip, vanilla, and Neapolitan.
Oh,
What
chocolate chip,
yeah,
for sure.
no, 100%. So we'll
Yeah.
snack on this while we do this in the back seat of the car, if that's okay with you.
But the food was good.
I was
we
going to
had
ask
to,
you.
We had to sample it before we went up
Okay.
and pick your own menu.
Oh, you did.
I mean, it
So
was,
the government didn't just say, "Here's pot roasts."
yeah. I mean, it was a limited menu, but you could choose.
Yeah.
It wasn't infinite.
What was the
Yeah.
best?
Oh, I loved, and some of it was just off the shelf. Not
Oh,
prepared. A lot of it was freeze dried.
yeah, like
But
like our ice cream
Like
sandwiches.
these are gonna
This
be.
is gonna make you messy, isn't it?
That's all right.
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
Okay, all right.
If it does, then you definitely couldn't eat them in space because you'd have crumbs.
Oh, we would be going everywhere.
You're breathing in. Yeah, so.
That's
But
too
yeah, no, the
funny.
food was.
We have a cheers.
Oh, cheers. Sweet.
Cheers. You were smart. You kept your wrapper. I'll keep my wrapper. Okay. So okay. Well, let's see. Let's
Okay.
cheer. Okay. Well, very crunchy.
Mm-hmm.
Mmm. Mmm.
I'd
I would eat this.
be okay. Too many crumbs for zero gravity, though.
That's so funny. You know, they've never told us that
Well, we didn't have bread because
of crumbs.
that, and there was really no way to keep the food really stale, and then it would be crumbly. So we would eat.
You have a lot of croutons.
Yeah, exactly. So we used tacos, and they would
Really?
do tortillas, I should say. And it'd be individually packed. So lunch was typically, because you were so busy, even though you had a lunch you could eat.
Yeah.
On my flights, we would just grab a tortilla, skip you peanut butter, throw it on there, and keep working.
Call it a day. So what did you miss when you were in flight? Was there something you craved that you were like, man, I could really go? for
No,
X?
I'm not a big foodie. Or,
Oh, you're not? Okay. I'm really glad we're eating a snack together.
Exactly. It's not bad.
It's not too bad. It's not. Mine tastes very strawberry.
But one thing is
Yeah.
when you sampled all these foods and then you made your menu out, gave it to the nutritionist, and then they would prepare it and freeze dry it, whatever. And I got mine sent back, and they said, you have scheduled 2,500 calories a day. That's more, or 3,000, whatever it was. Some ridiculously high number. And you don't need that many calories. And you have no vegetables. And I said, well, you said I could order whatever I want. I don't like vegetables. They made me redo my menu. So no, they did. So I added some broccoli and beans and things like that, green beans, and brought it all back from space. But I had it.
Funny. That's really, it's like the kid that puts it into the napkin and hides it. You're like, sure, I'll just go right ahead. So, okay, so I love that.
We had a pantry
Yeah.
where we'd have M&Ms.
Oh, nice. We see how like they would float in the air and you would catch them.
Yeah.
Is that really true? Would y'all really do all of that, or?
Absolutely. And that's one of the cool things about being in zero gravity and your mom not being there. You can play with your food. Those things that mom always yelled at you. Don't play with your food.
So speaking of food, you brought some spiritual food that was kind of incredible. And this is what, and I want to let you know, this is with Catholic TV, this wonderful show, Catholic Carpool. And Bishop Reed, who is the Bishop of Boston, his dream was to be an astronaut, which was also my dream, but he's a bishop. So we'll talk about him. And he's lovely, and he wants to do Mass in space. So if you could just maybe write a note, that would be great.
Sure.
Let him know.
I think it's a great idea.
I know that you share so much about when you brought the Eucharist to space, and you did it 3 times.
I did.
Yeah.
Yeah, one on each flight.
When you did bring the Eucharist, though, did it ever quench anything that you didn't even know that you were dealing with while flying in space? Did it quench anxiety or a worry or a thought or?
No, it was just about peace. I mean, and
Okay.
awe. Just looking down on the earth was, just really gave you a chance to reflect on the creation and the beauty of the earth and all the gifts we have from God.
Mm-hmm.
And being away from the earth and just with this crew that you're trained with or such close friends, and you felt some separation, from
Sure.
the society and the planet. But it wasn't so much unnerving as it was just gave you a chance to pause and think about what's it going to be like when I go back.
Well,
That's some of the things I thought about.
Yeah.
And the Eucharist was just, they were all very special, quiet, private moments that just meaningful to me.
Mm-hmm.
See the body of Christ looking down on the creation.
On what he created from a way that you can't see it every day.
Right.
That's amazing. I still say rad. I'm the only person left in the world that says rad, but that is rad. I am so grateful that you joined me for a little snack and a little carpool.
Same here.
No, good, I'm glad. And I've got this great little book. Look, there's Bishop Reed. You don't have to draw, but every guest that is here, I asked to sign my little guest book, and I asked them one last final question, if you don't mind. So let me ask you this. What are you most grateful for at this moment about being Catholic?
Oh gosh. It gives me I don't know, it's a foundation. It's it's like a guiding light for me in my life. And so it's just so much a part of me. It's inseparable.
I love that.
I'm grateful though that I'm married to a very Catholic woman who inspires me and makes me a better Catholic man, I think. And so
Grateful for-
Kathy's a rock. She is. She's amazing.
Well, thank you so much for your time and for driving around with me, sir. And thanks for what you did for all of us and for your service, really and truly.
And thank my family.
Oh, thank you. Kathy, thank you. She's the real astronaut.
Our 4 daughters. I had a blast
Yeah.
serving our country.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
not a burden to me. It was a
It
joy.
was fun.
They paid the price with having to move. Our oldest daughter went to 4 different high schools. Kathy was home a lot raising the kids, and I was gone to strange far out places.
Yeah, they're the real ones.
They're the big
Okay.
servants. They really are.
Well, thank you to those lovely ladies.
Will do.
Okay.
Thank you.